Brown Stadium in downtown Cleveland. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Cleveland Browns. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They go play action with Willis. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 22.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On first down, Willis. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now inside the 25. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
This is 2nd and 8. Now Willis. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Browns had 3 and 9 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. This defense for the Jets, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure?
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Will McDonald has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. You look at this Browns defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. At the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. The slot man in motion right. There's a fake on the Jets sweeping instead. He'll give the Hall up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jets lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Riggs!
Willis. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down.
Tempo. Ready?
Willis to throw on second. And complete to Drake London. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch here for London and also a first down.
Let's go now.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Pushing through the contact. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here's Willis. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Ready? Hustle. Go.
Now Willis. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready?
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Ready?
Willis will look to throw it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So they tried it not only to, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Ready?
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. No problem there on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
This one finds Wilson downfield, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. That one goes for 24 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw again. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. The shotgun snap to Willis. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
65 catch, 65 catch. South Street.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's their second. They'll be down to 1 remaining here in this first half. On 1st down, Willis. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
Ready.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Ready.
Willis looking to throw it. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Jordan Stout now. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 43. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Round 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Had an open man that time, man, to put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Connection made to Ruckert. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
First down, Jets.
Hall on a give up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Hall again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drop.
Oh, and now some space to operate. Still going. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Damian Pierce touchdown on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Back to throw here. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Now back to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game.
The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Browns. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 4.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Jedrick Wills, former first-round pick, guilty there. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Willis on the option to the right. He pitches it. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Willis headed left off the option. Now they'll pitch it to Pierce. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. 96 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the games go 10. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On second down, here's Pierce. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Willis looks to pass it here. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Well, the Browns are going to be set up with first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. Now first and goal. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
Second and goal at the 11-yard line.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Willis on the option to the right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third down and goal coming up here. They'll try to run this one in.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Willis, gotta have this one. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now an extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Here's Willis. Escaping the pressure right. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. This is first and 10. Back to throw. It's caught by Rucker. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. First and 10. to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He's back to throw. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
And they were just hoping for something to go their way. A tip ball, a penalty, anything to get them within shouting distance of field goal range. But now, with the clock where it is, this is going to take something close to a miracle to pull this one out.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.